Hi, it's your boy Gamer Ryan 3587 coming back at you with another live stream playing as the LA Clippers, my NBA franchise, road to 1,000 subs. If you're new to the live stream, don't forget, comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, Gamer Ryan 3587, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you. Peace.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their home fans. And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K. Ooh, you gotta love the optimism of opening day, Smitty. Every team is undefeated.
I love it. Blue sky, a world of possibilities. You can feel the excitement, not just among the players, but the coaches and fans as well.
So here's Portland's starting group.
There's nothing wrong with another, is it? Dude.
We got Malcolm Brogdon, Walker out there with DeAndre Ayton.
More
Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Simons in at the 2. Powell against Simons. Ayton with a screen from downtown. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
Brogdon from outside drains the triple.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simons dropping a dime.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Stolen by Ayton. About a minute into this first quarter, Walker for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Shot on the wing. First shot won't go.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
And for a guy who doesn't talk or emote much, Kawhi Leonard is a commanding presence.
BA, he reminds me a little of Tim Duncan. The way Leonard just puts his head down, goes to work, and leads by example.
That one
That's
before.
who you want to get it out to. Norman Powell shoots around 40% from deep almost every year.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit from the left block. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
For Portland, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Now Brogdon. He's got 5. Simons outside. Here's the 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Out to Powell. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
The offensive rebound. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Paul George. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. And both free throws good for Walker. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Puts it up. Powell's shot is off.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Simons outside. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
We've seen Anthony go for 40% from deep for an entire season. You know this man can shoot it.
Powell for 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Harden, looking to end the run. And no good. Portland leading. Left side Brogdon. Simons has the open look. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Simons got 8.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Second, Mason Plumlee.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Solid defense from Williams. Here's Sharp. The kick out to Walker. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Russell Westbrook. The Clippers trail. Here's Mann. And the Clippers miss again. For Portland, they've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Here's Simons. Westbrook with the rebound.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Nails it from 3.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The Trailblazers have got 6 of 14 in so far. And that one's good. Sharp.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
Pass to Coffey to stop the drought. No luck on that one. The Trailblazers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's Sharp. Fires from deep. And Tucker pulls it down. Here's Coffey. That one's good from the corner.
Wow, the vision of PJ Tucker made that play possible.
Here's Simons. The shot no good. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
On the court right now for Portland, Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Robert Williams, and it's Kamari in the small forward position.
PG-13 showing shades of his younger self with that quick shot.
It's Sharp on the wing. George defending. Sharp, no good. Sharp's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's George. And again, it's the Clippers.
Silky smooth stroke. Nice touch. Paul George is a terrific jump shooter.
Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Sharp's got 5.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Brown, he's checked in for Tucker. Grant's checked in for Portland. Brogdon comes in for Henderson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
Now also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Here's Sharp. Second chance effort. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
They tuned
7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Aiden beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Westbrook. And Aiden pulls it down.
Could be
Aiden's
wrong,
got 4
though.
rebounds now. Outside Brogdon. To the inside. And Williams punches it home.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And here's Brown for 3. Nails it
There you
from
go.
beyond the arc.
Good shot.
Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Aiden. And here's Grant from the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. And so Brown will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 6. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, some have called Kawhi Leonard a cyborg, but he said, quote, a coach can't put a battery in your back and tell you to play harder to go win games. You have to have the mindset, and you have to train your body to reach the level that you want to play at, guys.
No doubt, he is always locked in. Thanks, Allie. Westbrook, that's
Oh
good.
my gosh.
Somebody is a basketball
Need
fan.
it.
Who are your favorite players to watch?
Well, it's a long list, BA. I love Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and that crew. LeBron James, of course, and some of the younger guys, Anthony Edwards, and obviously the Joker, Nikola Jokic, and also Giannis, and the list goes on and on.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Brown. Powell, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Harden in for Westbrook. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. Anthony Simons comes in for Sharp.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Lets the 3 fly. Second chance shot. And Walker puts it in. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
George for 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the wing on the left. Grant. The Clippers grab the miss. Here's George. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. George has got 10 points in the game. Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. 1:03 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Grant. Scores after the quick crossover. Grant's gotten his first basket of the night.
Good touch from Jeremy Grant, able to get himself inside and get the job done.
Harden with a bucket.
Just what
go.
they wanted from that possession.
Good inside
A quality
shot.
look in tight.
Nice.
It's a close game here in LA. And here's Simons. Give him 8. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. It's rebounded by Zubats. George against Grant. And George with the
That's
basket
it.
on the assist from Powell.
GG.
George has got 9 points now in the quarter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Grant's shot is off. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Lets it go from deep. George, that
Oh
one's
my
good.
God.
He's got 15.
How did I do
So
that?
reliable. They've really leaned on him at the offensive end.
And here's Simons outside. Hits the trifecta.
Love the confident answer from Simons. Coming right back and getting his own triple.
Zubac passes to George. And George with the jam.
Impressive
I did
one-hand
36.
slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Nice. Score.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
Taking a look at the Clippers. Next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting them to bring some fire.
And let's get into this first half. A super close game for the Clippers so far.
They did a great job in transition, getting the ball.
And that is going to do it for us.
Oh, we're actually shooting better than they are.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Paul George has been sensational.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Norman Powell. And it's Zubac.
I think they're fixing the game up.
That's the group starting the second
Good.
half for
They're
Ty
starting
Lue.
to freaking
Check
make
out the
game
urgency
up.
Powell has in transition. Hustling back to finish the play.
Talking about the veteran Paul George, a star player, Smitty, wanting to compete for titles.
BA, he knows he's not getting any younger.
There you
I think
go.
it's good he poses this win now
Good shot,
mentality.
man. Good
He's
shot.
clearly hungry to win a title.
Pass to Graham. There's Simons with a three. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 7 tonight. Powell's shot is off.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And Aiden gets it to go.
A jack of all trades, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Harden. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
George against Brogdon. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And so it's Leonard who brings up the ball for the LA Clippers. From outside the arc. And it's Paul George with the three. George has got 20.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
The three. It's rebounded by Zubac. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. George's shot is off. Portland has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Back to Grant. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Just a smart pass by Simons, finding the open guy and setting the table.
Pass to George from the arc. That doesn't go either for George.
That was a green light.
Portland leading.
What the heck?
Grant with it. Harden picks him up.
Yes.
Grant's shot is off. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. And here's Grant from the arc. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Grant's got 7 points.
Clean long-range shooting from Grant. His team counts on him to deliver that shot.
Powell for 3. Portland grabs the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Leonard, good.
And of course, we've seen Kawhi hit some huge shots from the corners throughout his career.
Timeout called. Portland.
Coming onto the court right now. Time to get excited for your Clippers.
So both teams changing it up here. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. The Clippers third.
This is a team full of snipers. They consistently knock down outside shots that forces defenses to play up on them, which allows the rest of the floor to open up.
Pass to Graham. Beyond the arc. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Man, misses. Portland has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And here's Simons outside. Drops in the 3. 17 points in the game.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
It's wide right, hits off the rim.
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammate.
To the middle. Here's Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Sharp wants to go to the line. You gotta love his willingness to accept contact.
And the Blazers making a change here. So he gets them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Coffee. On target from range. Coffee's got 5 now.
Solid pass right there by Westbrook. He's all about getting his teammates involved.
Ayton, a screen on Westbrook. Henderson for 3. To the wing, right side. Here's Kamare. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
And Tucker gets it to go.
PJ Tucker is selective when it comes to shooting. He focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Henderson for 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Coffee. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist of the night. Well, it's been an exciting game for the offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Trailblazers out in front, up 5. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the 4th quarter of basketball coming up next.
Yo, what's up, guys? How you doing?
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th. Henderson and Sharp make up the backcourt. Robert Williams out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the 3 spot. Lets it go from 11. And that one's long. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 5. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Here's Kamare. Off target from outside. Los Angeles shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. George for 3. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
This is what they want from Paul George. Non-stop offensive energy.
Ayton, the screen on Westbrook. Henderson for 3. They grab their own miss. Ayton. Portland, no good that time either. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Mann. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Trailblazers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Williams. And here's Henderson. George defending. Back to Henderson. Takes the 3. And the 3-pointer goes. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his 3-point shot to be a little more consistent.
And the Trailblazers will take it. James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Walker, he's checked in for Portland. The Trailblazers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Launches it. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Over Sharp. And the Clippers miss again. So it's Portland now. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Man misses.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Walker's shot is off. The Clippers trail. From deep. Man misses.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
The quick look, no good that time.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Three-pointer, Harden. Portland grabs the miss. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Launches a 3. Sharp. That one's good.
What?
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. For the Trailblazers, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Williams. Simons comes in for Sharp. And Malcolm Brogdon is subbed in for Henderson. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. And the big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Allie, thank you. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Powell's shot is off.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Here's Ayton. Up and in on the layup. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
So impressed with that bucket by Ayton. Fantastic body control from the big man.
It's Powell on the wing. They need this. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Simons finds Brogdon. Back to Simons. This one's for 3. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Simons has got 9 points here in the second half.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Trailblazers.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Simons.
He ran things with precision. Great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
Simons against Powell. Pass to Brogdon. Three-pointer. Count it from distance. And the Trailblazers lead by 17.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Foul Clippers. Norman Powell. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Brogdon.
Malcolm Brogdon.
That one misses. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 15. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road.
It's alright. Shit happens, you know. It's all part of basketball. Alright. We'll do better next game. Hopefully. Yeah, I hope so.
Coming up next, the Jazz taking on the Clippers. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition. And the teams we're watching here tonight, Brent, neither like to push the tempo too often. A slower pace for both.
Feels like, Kevin, that bucks the trend of what we're seeing in the NBA with everyone trying to speed up, but you have to play to your strengths. These sides know they're better off taking their time in the half court.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
And here's Leonard from 3. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
George against Harden. From the arc. Hendricks passes to Kessler. Second chance shot. Kessler, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden finds Leonard. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And here's George for 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Anytime George gets the chance from 3, if he's in a rhythm, he's going to knock it down.
You know, Greg, one place you really see Walker Kessler making his presence felt is on the defensive end.
And, boy, he has got a nose for blocks, doesn't he? I mean, able to detect shots forming and get a hand on the ball. It is such a gift that allows this guy to make such a big difference on that side of the ball.
And here's George. After Paul George getting his 3 to go. Inside. Hendricks pulls it in.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Markkanen into the lane.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. That doesn't go either for George.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
This one for 3, and Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton. Markkanen's got 5.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
From deep, Harden, good on the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
A nice shot by George.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Powell for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
Well, you can do a couple things with turnovers. They committed too many, and then they didn't force enough. So a tough go in that category.
Well, the Utah Jazz, GA, have one of the highest win percentages in NBA history.
And they're probably the greatest franchise to never win a championship. They made the finals twice. Unfortunately, they had to face Jordan and the Bulls both times.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Clippers.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out a great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Now the pass to Zubac. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Los Angeles with another miss. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Sexton's shot is good.
That's in rhythm and right on target, as Sexton has a very well-rounded offensive game, playing in control now.
Now here's Harden. 11 points for him in that last game against Portland. George against George. Down low, here's Hendricks. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Harden finds Leonard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Markkanen in the corner. Puts up a three, and again it's the Jazz from deep.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And here's a look at some numbers for Plumlee. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 9 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down. He's knocking down most everything, guys. 3 of 4 here.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 10. Pass to Dunn. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Clarkson up top. He's guarded by Plumlee. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
That's unbelievable, wide open.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one.
Guys,
what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Man in at shooting guard with George at small forward. PJ Tucker is out there with Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. They get it again. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Tucker. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Dunn picks one up.
PJ Tucker again, man, that is one strong dude.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. Trained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
And taking a look at the LA Clippers, Brent, a team that just keeps coming up short, unfortunately.
Well, the Clippers have definitely been more competitive lately, and it's kind of like phase 2 for them with this group. They still haven't been able to get over the hump, and they have some work to do.
And here they come. A 3-ball, and the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Paul George.
George with the innate ability and sense when he has to get it off quick.
Fires the 3. Plumlee with the rebound.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. Stripped away. And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. The three from George. Knocked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Good job.
Pass to Clarkson, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
And with the big collisions we see in the paint, and Greg, there are some have argued for changing the charge rule. Did you see that?
You know, there's talk of extending the restricted area. I've even heard some say ban charges by health defenders. I like the former idea. It seems less extreme.
Feeds it to Dunn. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 21 points a game, 10 assists, and 6 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Jazz leading by 3. A two-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game at his peak. Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
That's a 2 from Powell. Here's Leonard. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside the night, 5 of 12. George passes to Kessler. 1:24 left to play here in the half. Kicks it out to Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, how about that? Getting better and better from distance. John Collins with a nice shot there.
Passes to Pop. Off the run. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Sexton has it in the corner. Pass to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. No coverage that time. George has got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And it's Leonard missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And here's Harden for 3. Drops in the tray. He's got 8.
Court vision on display from Leonard, sharing the ball. Big part of his game.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. George looking over the floor. Sexton the pass to Kessler. Back to Collins. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They host the Spurs after this one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. George way outside. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Jazz out in front, leading by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half. because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Check it out, Los Angeles. First game of the year was a big L. Tonight could be a different story. Just got to bring the SLM.
Moving on. In that first half of basketball, things are looking pretty good for the Jazz.
You look at their shot chart, what's that?
And that's a halftime.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Paul George really making a difference here.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
We've got George. He's out there with Sexton. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. And here's George for 3. Kessler with the rebound.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Stolen by Zubac. And here we go. Powell heading to the hoop. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Clippers third.
Everything clicked for them last year, especially on the perimeter, and they shot a very high percentage. A lot of that due to their offensive schemes.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
Yeah, a quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Outside, George. And Westbrook pulls it down.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
And with that, the Utah leaders get down to 8. Again, the points coming from Westbrook.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Hendricks can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Three-pointer. Sexton grabs the board. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points.
Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
And the Clippers call time here. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Paul George is checked in for Amir Coffey. And James Harden is subbed in for Terrence Mann.
And here's a look at some numbers for Leonard. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit, a guy who provides instant offense.
And he has really settled into this role. For some guys, maybe him, they'd rather come off the bench and do their damage.
And finished off by Collins.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Outside Westbrook. From deep. Cranes the three-pointer. Westbrook's got 8.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Outside, Sexton. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Jazz leading by 10. Outside, George looking for Sexton. He gets it there. And Sexton slams it in.
The Sexton as a guard making that look so pretty.
Leonard kicks to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got the glass cover here tonight. 11 boards for him. Right, this Keontae George is explosive.
And when he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can't be streaky, but boy, when he heats up.
For 3, Westbrook. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 13 rebounds in the game. Cross-eating. And here's George for 3. The basket good off the assist from Sexton.
Gosh, making everything.
Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. Clippers trail by 17. In the corner, George with it. No good again that time.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. They're rebounding it.
Come on, guys.
Hendricks is gone, just 1 of 5 from the field. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Wide open.
And that's 12 points for Paul George.
Always a formidable scorer. George just doing what he does.
The shot by George, wide open. On the wing, George. Drills it from outside. He's got 17.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Count that one. Kessler's got 4 points this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Offensive rebound, Leonard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
The Clippers have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. That one misses. And now Utah, fast break. Corner shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Dunn does a little bit of everything out there. Scores the ball, distributes it well, and also pounds the glass aggressively.
And so he makes both from the line. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Leonard.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Lobbed up there for Collins. And finished off by Collins.
He could be an effective slasher. Collins familiar with finishing through defenders.
And so it's Utah in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Moment here now for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Lauri Markkanen. And David, what's the update?
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. Unfortunately, he's saying it appears to be a broken ankle, which, if true, would be devastating. Unfortunately, they've ruled him out for tonight and likely for the foreseeable future. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The backcourt pair will be Westbrook and Mann. P.J. Tucker is out there with Paul George, and it's Plumlee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the pass to Samanic. It's tipped.
Tucker just reading that and timing it perfectly.
From deep, George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Jazz leading by 22. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's his first foul. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in, and no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Hits it from three-point range.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
To the middle. Here's Tice. Rebound, Utah.
Well, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. We should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Coffee gets
Good
it to
shot.
go.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And yes, it's good.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
They get it back.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Shot by Collins, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
To the wing on the left. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Out to Clarkson. Launches a three. No good, shot missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Here's Coffee. Offline with his three. Jazz have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Left side Collins for the three. Missed it. He's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Lets it go from the wing. Good on the bucket.
And that assist got a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Such a wide open look.
Well, Sexton's confidence growing now, knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
Coffee passes to Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Collins. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Keontae George.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Pass to Zubac. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Too open that time, made it look too easy.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Clarkson surveying the floor. And there's the foul. It'll go on Terrence Mann. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Number 21, Darius Baisley.
And here's Clarkson. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge.
Oh well, can't win them all. Maybe this team were terrible. Maybe the freaking Spurs or something wrong with that. Couldn't even mean Portland. Guess they're
Hello,
better
basketball fans. The NBA season just getting going. Fall is coming in full force. Grant, there's nothing quite like this time of year.
It's the best time of the year, and I'm chomping at the bit. I mean, every fan is excited and, of course, optimistic. You know, fans all over are excited to see the new faces on their team. So nothing can beat some good old basketball in the fall.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Johnson is at the 3, with Sohan down at the 4. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5, down low.
I love Johnson's attitude. Marches down and gets his revenge with the 3. That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Harden against Jones. Harden can't hit. San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, B.A., it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Now here's Jones. And Vassell, the bucket, on the assist from Jones. Vassell's got 6.
More comfortable in these moments. Vassell wants the ball as much as possible.
Leonard can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Jones finds Vassell. Wembanyama screen. Here's Sohan. Oh, Leonard with the block.
And he's been an elite defender his whole career. Kawhi flat out makes plays on D.
Knocks down the triple.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Vassell can't get it to go. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. George for 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
A great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Vassell outside. Pass to Johnson. Let's go with a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the 2 teams. We'll see if that gap has narrowed.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
Here's Sohan. The kick out to Johnson. Jones from outside. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. It's a 5-point game.
Since entering the league as a second-round pick, Trey Jones has shown tremendous growth, Richard.
He is a playmaker who really knows how to take care of the ball. Already a solid mid-range shooter and continues to work on his three-point shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. And the Clippers miss again.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
On the wing, Vassell. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. And for San Antonio, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Johnson. Puts up a 3. On the wing, Vassell. Jacks up a 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
He's been working on his shot, and it's showing in Vassell's game.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And here's a look now at who shot the ball the best during last season's campaign. Second, Mason Plumlee.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
There's a minute 12 left now in the first quarter. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 5 rebounds tonight. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition. And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And Tucker gets it to go.
This is what you love to see. Westbrook sharing the ball with open teammates making the right play.
On the wing, Vassell. 4-3. Good. And Graham with the setup. Vassell's got 12 points.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Here's Mann. The three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Graham for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Clippers shooting around 40% early on here. Fires from the wing. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. There's the triple. And that's good. Vassell for 3. 15 points in the game.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you gotta know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Devin Vassell has been on display for San Antonio. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Westbrook and Mann make up the backcourt. P.J. Tucker is out there with Paul George. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. You know, over his career, Paul George has racked up more than his fair share of accolades, Grant.
Well, he's a fixture at All-Star Weekend, that's for sure. Now, he's made the All-Defensive team more than a few times. He's had an outstanding career.
The Spurs have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Osman passes to Vassell. The wide-open shot is on the money.
Trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
You could say the Spurs are in development mode. Devin Vassell said there's a lot of potential, a lot of new opportunity. Just got to make sure we're growing each game and maturing. As long as we play together and we play the right way, we will have a chance to win every game. We still got the greatest coach of all time sitting back there. Brian?
Yeah, you'll get no argument here. Thanks, Allie. Here's Vassell. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Ooh, this is how confident of a scorer Vassell has become, taking on all comers. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Osman. And Tucker pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Mann. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Vassell with it for 3. No good on that one. 7 for 12 now.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here. I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that one's good. Man, all NBA players play with confidence. But RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role with their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Collins. Johnson comes in for Osman. And it's Jones in for Vassell. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Johnson's got 6 points.
A point of emphasis for Johnson, knowing he needs to keep taking and making threes.
Powell's shot is off.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Powell for 3. Jones grabs the board. For San Antonio, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. From behind the arc. And the basket by Branham. And now a 6-point Spurs lead.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Jones misses. And it's Leonard with the ball for the Clippers. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
The Spurs have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Branham passes to Wembanyama. The Clippers grab the miss.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Leonard's gone 1 for 4 from the field. To the left side wing. All sorts of time. Branham misses.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Leonard finds Harden. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Harden's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Branham passes to Wembanyama. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Los Angeles has gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. Powell's shot is off. It's a close game here in L.A. Defeated by Utah in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Sohan, the pass to Jones. Now Wembanyama. Can't hit that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Spurs out in front, up by 4. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
And fellas, when you're enjoying an NBA game here on 2K Sports, what really puts it over the top? Now let's take a look at this San Antonio Spurs game, which has been very competitive.
Being a trunk slammer ain't easy. Hostile.
Appreciate you joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You look at Devin Vassell, he's been playing really well.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Jones and Vassell are the 1 and the 2. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Clippers trail. Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac. What do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Pass to Johnson. Fires for 3. Leonard pulls down the board. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. George for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Outside Jones. To the left wing. Outside Johnson. The 3 is up. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And they take the lead. Harden's got 9. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
The 3 ball. Vassell can't get it to go.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the Spurs call time here. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Here's Sohan. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Westbrook. Shot left block, and he hits the jumper. Westbrook's got his first points of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
From deep, Johnson, pure from 3-point range.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Tucker, no good. San Antonio trailing here. Pass to Sohan. And it's good. 2 points. Sohan's gotten his first points in this one. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, B.A. Victor Wembanyama was asked to describe his game, and he said, quote, "The word I would say is versatile. Being able to score at any level, any moment in the game. Taking responsibilities. Maybe Mr. Do-Everything." And Brian, will he be the next international phenom to take over the league? He said with a smile, "I'm sure of it."
Plenty of confidence right there. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you for that. Vassell outside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Coffee on the wing. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
To halt the run. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Johnson's got 14.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, Lately.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In the third spot, Los Angeles.
Just so efficient from downtown last season. The threes are a big part of this team's offensive game plan.
George for three. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got his third assist of the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Now here's Jones. No points yet. Pass to Johnson. There's the three. Fires in the triple.
That's his third three of the half after putting up a pair before halftime. Fantastic shooting display from him.
Three-pointer, Harden. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Osman on the wing. The three is up. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Jones from outside. Sinks the tray. Now just a 2-point Clipper lead.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Count that one. George has got 11 in the second half.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Here's Vassell. And the three off target. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Vassell. To the paint. Here's Collins. He's got 6.
Passes like this demonstrate leadership. Vassell wanting to find his open team.
Paul George, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for the Clippers. And he's hit 8 3-pointers.
Or else it won't change.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. P.J. Tucker is out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Mann. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Inside. Here's Collins. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And that one's good. Man. And the Clippers lead by 2.
And their offense has been much tighter since halftime. The guys are starting to work together, moving the ball around, getting good shots.
Branham misses. The Clippers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Lets it go. And too long on the shot.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Down low. Here's Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the LA Clippers. George. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They really need to reshape their defense. They have to get out to him quicker to slow his three-point attack.
A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Collins, and it's Vassell in for Branham. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Pass to Powell. Beyond the arc. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They get it again! Vassell outside. Jones with the ball. The 3 from Wembanyama. sinks it from distance. And now a three-point San Antonio lead.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Sohan. And he banks in the layup. And the Spurs lead by 3.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And the basket is good.
Terrific recognition from Harden. He has a sixth sense when it comes to getting guys open.
And here's Jones to the inside. Vassell's shot is good. Vassell's got 21.
The growth of Vassell has been so impressive, willing and ready to bury these important shots.
Powell's shot is off.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
The shot by Johnson, no good. The Clippers have got 49 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Man comes in for Powell, and the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden against Johnson. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
Johnson is ready to go when you need him. Tremendous composure there.
Takes a 3. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Johnson passes to Vassell. And there's another one for the Spurs.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Coming up big in the clutch. Harden, you know he loves these moments.
Johnson with it. Pass to Vassell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Big spot here for Vassell, but you can tell that he loves these moments.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight. Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Zubac comes with a double team. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise. It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Zubac. For 3, George. And again for 3.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another 3.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 5. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth. For 3, Powell. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
For your Clippers Spirit. Let's get loud right now for your...
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Powell's shot is off. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5.
Trey Jones.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Launches it. Oh, he buried the 3.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're leading by 3. Only 2 seconds left in the game. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And stolen by Jones. And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them.
Damn. Just beat us.
The starting lineup for the visiting Orlando Magic.
And you can feel it, can't you? A little extra energy in the building tonight, Greg. Halloween always has that effect on a crowd.
And I've seen some crazy costumes in the stands, no doubt. But any holiday is a good day for basketball, partner. Halloween really adds to the atmosphere.
A look at the Magic starting group. Banchero and Carter make up the inside pair. Markelle Fultz out there with subs. And it's Wagner in at the 3 side. Leonard with no one around. A three-pointer is right on target.
Wow. Kawhi sticking in the dagger. He's someone you have to chase off that jumper.
Now, here's Suggs. Tight defense on him. He takes it in, and he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for title.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. No good on the 3. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the basket by Harden.
The creativity of an artist, that's what Harden has. An excellent decision maker, too. Comfortable at pulling from right here.
Suggs with the ball. And in the game with the Lakers, he did not play that well. From 11 feet away, It's hauled in by the Clippers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one, and probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
And that one's good, Wagner.
Wagner with the right back at your answer on the three. Really impressive right there.
Man can't hit. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. George against Wagner. Kicks to Fultz. The pass to Banchero. From downtown. Plumlee with the rebound. Clippers leading by 6. From deep, George. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Now Suggs, the 3. It's good from long range. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Mark, in recent years, Orlando's been one of the league's bigger teams.
Well, you can see clearly, Kevin, that the front office prioritizes length. You don't ever have to really worry about them playing small ball.
Here is Harden. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. And it's the Magic's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Tries from 10, and it's Orlando with another.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz. They're excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Orlando also making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Harris comes in for Markelle Fultz. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs.
And they were in the top half of field goal percentage as well. They had some good nights and a few bad ones when it came to shooting the basketball. Never quite had the consistency of the top shooting team.
And like you said, their three-point shooting was a huge part of what they did. The long-range shot was a weapon for them all season long.
Boy, the passion Westbrook plays with is infectious. He plays hard every second he's out on the court.
On the wing, Harris. There's the triple. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Clippers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him and just came up short on the triple.
And it's Wagner missing. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 2. Coffee can't get it to go.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Toppin can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the inside. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, nice finish that time by Isaac. Power and athleticism on that dunk.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Tice, no good. Magic leading by 6. In the corner, it's Harris. Carter kicks to Wagner. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Magic.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Out on the wings for him, Powell and George. Daniel Tice out there with Toppin. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Greg, here he is, the first overall pick of the 2022 draft, Paolo Banchero.
And the top pick because he's a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero has a tremendous feel for the game, great vision, passionate, and endless potential offensively.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Orlando making some changes. Markelle Fultz comes in for Gary Harris. And it's Suggs in for Black. Orlando leading by 4. To the paint. And Isaac throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The 3 from George. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. George has got his second basket of the night.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. This young Magic team is building, and they're anchored by the talent in their front court. Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Wendell Carter Jr., who said, as a team, our potential is through the roof. I think the biggest thing for us is being injury-free. That will give us the best chance to be very special. Kevin?
Special indeed. All right, David Aldridge, thank you. George, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Fultz. And there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, Fultz has a nice feel for when to let the mid-range J go. I mean, showing a real desire to make this a deadly part of his game.
Here's George. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Banchero kicks to Fultz. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Yes, that goes in. Suggs has got 5 points now in the quarter. Bill Clark, I have to say, it seems like the college game has seen a little bit of a shift in recent years. You cover it. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game, much like the pro game, has become a little more perimeter-centric. The three-point shot has been a huge part of the game's evolution. And so you see more teams playing to space the floor and take advantage of the three-point shot. Not nearly as much back to the basket post play. So I do think the game has changed. And not necessarily good or bad. I think it's just different.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. That's good from Isaac.
And, you know, after a difficult start to his career, Wendell Carter Jr. has come into his own.
You know, some of that, I think, was due to health, Greg, but fit is so important. Fit and alignment. I think he got an increased role after leaving Chicago and proved to be an impactful player on both ends with that additional playing time. Carter Jr. plays with an impressive physicality. I think it's what makes defenders overcommit like this.
Clippers trail by 15. Coffee passes to Harden. Over Suggs. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 5 now.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Carter outside. Carter with a screen on Harden.
2 minutes.
Suggs dishes to Carter.
2 minutes.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee.
At 6'10" and 270 lbs, Carter Jr. is 2 handfuls inside, which is why defenders often foul him.
And load management, a term, Greg, that's been associated with the Clippers.
And Kawhi rightfully managing his return from ACL injury with care. It's harder to build chemistry when guys are out, but it's all about staying healthy for the postseason.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
A 3 from Leonard. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Over in the corner, Fultz. And the 3 off target. Enzo Harden will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
You know, some teams just have your number. And that was the case between these two last season.
Yeah, on paper, it looked like it should have been no contest. But the opposite was true.
Offensive rebound. Here's Carter. That misses off the backboard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Coffey. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fultz the pass to Suggs. Carter, that's good. Carter's got 5 points now this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Pass to Coffey. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. Carter outside. Misses the 3. Here's Coffey. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Orlando Magic.
They're like a spoiled kid in the candy shop. Whatever they want on offense, they're getting it. And the defense is like the kids' parents.
Okay, let's take up. And that's a halftime.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for Orlando, forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Fultz, and it's Carter in at center, locking down the middle.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Pass to Banchero. Here's the 3. They get the rebound.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between 3-pointers and 2-pointers tonight for the Clippers. Magic leading by 12. Another miss by Orlando.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
As far as first overall picks go, Paolo Banchero definitely arrived with a bang in 2022.
He sure did, Greg. I mean, he's the first rookie since LeBron James to record at least 25 points, 5 boards, and 5 assists in his debut game. And he continues to build on that en route to Rookie of the Year.
Here's Mann. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And the shot goes down.
I knew it was
Suggs has got 17.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Clippers fall tied here. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Clippers third.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Here's Fultz. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The three from George. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And Wagner has it in the corner. Second chance effort, and Carter lays it up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. It's been an absolute non-factor, zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. No good with the triple.
It's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody.
It's like the games are at a whole different level now.
Reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Wagner wide open. And the 3 ball is good. Wagner's got 8 points.
Attacking right away. Once Wagner has the ball, he doesn't even think about it. Take it and go.
And the Clippers, one of the more efficient three-point shooting teams, Greg, in the NBA.
And Kevin, really over the last decade, that's been one of their most consistent traits. And it's not just because of talent. They're smart about the shots they take.
Man can't hit.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Now, here's Suggs, guarded by Harden. And it's Suggs missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And James
See what I mean? I just got that to
what the offense is designed to produce. Slipping Harden into the corner for a 3. That's money.
Why can exactly 2K would just get their ish together on like defense and offense. That's how you make the game better. If you don't make one thing better, you have to fix the whole thing. Something in 2K needs to work
Mo
on.
Wagner's checked in for Wendell Carter. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. Joe Ingles is checked in for Markelle Fultz. And it's Gary Harris in for Jalen Suggs. Offensive rebound. Here's Wagner. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wagner passes to Ingles. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Lets it go with the 3.
They're just tweaking it and fixing it now.
Coverage defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the 3.
And the basket by Harris.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Buries the long-range jumper.
The game actually feels better than better than
Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Wagner.
Sometimes you're just
Harris beyond the arc. And again, it's the magic from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And so it's Orlando with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points.
Crazy, dude. Like everything's English in translation. It's horrible. Oh, geez, see? I can't even play, dude. I think the game pros
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Toppin. Bones Hyland is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Daniel Tice, and it's George in at the 3.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Black. He's covered by Westbrook. And Caro outside. There's the screen. Pocket 6. Plenty of space. And he overshot that one, missing.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
A nice shot by George.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he equaled his total from before the break.
Back the pass to Harris. Orlando moving the ball around. Isaac misses.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And that one, good.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And here's Harris from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Boy, Gary Harris has his fingerprints all over this one. Being very aggressive right now.
And the Clippers call time here. So for the Clippers, P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Amir Coffey comes in for George. Mann subbed in for Hyland. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Wagner comes in for Isaac. Markelle Fultz is checked in for Harris. And it's Suggs in for Black. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked to the team. He said they played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. You have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Clippers trail by 10, and out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They led by as many as 18 points. Wagner outside. He feeds it to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Here's Toppin. And the Clippers miss again. Orlando leading by 12. Here's Suggs. Quick shot there, and it's off target. LA's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. It's stolen by Banchero.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Wagner. It's hauled in by Coffey.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drills the 3-pointer. Westbrook's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for Los Angeles.
Love the preparation that time by Westbrook. He was ready to shoot it before he caught it.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're in front by 9. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Daniel Tice is checked in for Toppin. Leonard comes in for P.J. Tucker. Norman Powell's checked in for Mann. And it's James Harden in for Russell Westbrook. Suggs with the ball. Powell's there. And that one's good. Suggs.
Boy, I like Suggs knocking down that mid-range jump shot. That's what the defense gave him. Make him pay for it.
Powell for 3. It's not going to go for him. Magic leading by 11. And Wagner has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. The Clippers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I love the way they've been attacking the basket. I mean, they've looked to penetrate every opportunity they've had, and they've done a nice job doing that.
Wagner outside. Banchero finds Carter. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. And then Carter with the jam.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Orlando.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to get a win in that first battle. They'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Clippers.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Gary Harris.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
And it's Suggs missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. The shot by Carter, nobody around. Trains it from beyond the arc.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Wagner on the wing.
Daniel Tice. First personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Magic, Moritz Wagner. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Wagner. Westbrook with a deep three. No good. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Alright, that's going to end this live stream. If you're new to the live stream, don't forget to comment, like, thumbs up, subscribe. Also follow my social media, GamerRyan3587, Facebook, YouTube, and X. Thank you.
You know, I did. I just wanted to come out, help my team any way I could. So, you know, rebounds or not, you know, I did what I had to do to help the team win.